You're tuned into the first newscast devoted to the Highland Lakes area. Local team coverage on Tribune Headline News, bringing you the stories you care about now. Hello everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Connie Swinney. You've tuned into Tribune Headline News, where we bring you the top stories, your local weather forecast, and a local sports report. Our top headline: a Llano woman is expected to undergo psychiatric evaluation after crashing her car into a church. The woman was a parishioner at Holy Trinity Catholic Church in Llano and was even known for her generosity. But something went wrong Wednesday afternoon. With 3 of her pets in tow, the woman plowed her car through the front doors of the church straight down the aisle, destroying pews. One witness even described her as delirious and making references to Satan.
It's a very precious place to all of us. It's where we worship. It's where Jesus lives.
We have how members of the small Catholic Church are trying to pick up the pieces and the latest on the investigation. Also, here's a place where they just might call the numbers and letters you want to hear. Bingo! The game has returned to a VFW hall in Marble Falls. Organizers hosted their first round of games last night. We have exclusive images of all the action and how your participation may help win you money while also helping local veterans. You're watching Tribune Headline News. Stay with us.
Northwood Healthcare Center cares about you and your loved ones. We offer long and short-term resident-centered care, as well as inpatient and outpatient rehabilitation. Northwood Healthcare Center, where family matters.
Welcome back. A court is evaluating the mental condition of a Llano woman accused of crashing her car into a Catholic church in her community.
She drove over the curb and down the sidewalk toward the church, and when she got to the doors, she was a little bit off of straight through, and she broke the mirror off her car, so she backed up and straightened up and then drove into the church.
The incident happened Wednesday afternoon about 4 at Holy Trinity Catholic Church on Bessemer Street, a roadway which turns into Highway 16 outside of Llano. Now, according to witnesses who arrived on the scene, 66-year-old Linda Bigger Tao of Llano was behind the wheel. According to jail records, Tao was charged with criminal mischief, a state jail felony in this case.
Well, this was an intentional act, so it's an investigation. We've placed her in the Llano County Jail for criminal mischief, state jail felony.
The type of case authorities are dealing with might change, since Tao was scheduled today to undergo a mental health evaluation. We went to the church to find out how parishioners are dealing with the incident. Take a look.
You can see that the pews are skewed over and could have taken out one of the stained glass windows, which are absolutely irreplaceable.
Members of Holy Trinity Catholic Church in Llano are still shaken from what happened less than 24 hours ago to their place of worship. But even more shocking is who is being blamed for the damage.
The poor lady who did it is so ill. You just have to sympathize with her. She must be tormented.
We found parishioners and church supporters waiting for insurance adjusters to assess the damage caused by a member of their own flock.
I've known her for several years, and when she gets off her meds, she becomes more religious. This is just unbelievable to me, because she brings things to the church. She makes donations.
But on the day of the incident, some who were first on the scene believe they saw a very different person than who they would like to recall.
Yeah, I think so. She was saying something about Satan and stuff, and I'm not sure exactly what she was saying, but it was off the wall stuff. Didn't make sense.
This is so out of character. But it must have been, whatever happened in her head was terrible.
When it happened, witnesses say the cleaning staff had just arrived and had not yet gone inside, so no injuries were reported. The bulk of the damage involves pews and religious items like hymnals and candles. Members of the Catholic Church say they will try their best to get back to normal, even going forward with a fried chicken fundraiser the second Sunday in September.
It's going to happen. Despite the damage, it's going to happen.
Some work to clear away what they can for now and expect to clear away the rest soon to keep the Sunday services going.
It could have been so different. It could have been so terrible. So I'm grateful that it's no worse than it is.
A true test of faith for a small flock trying to make sense of a senseless act.
This will draw us closer as a parish family. You know, there's nothing like having someone attack you to draw everybody together. So God will make good come out of it. He can do it.
Church officials say the church is insured and all items will be replaced. Tao faces up to 2 years in state jail if convicted. Her fate could depend on the outcome of her mental health evaluation. In our next story, it's time for citizens in the Marble Falls School District to have their say about a possible new superintendent. School officials are looking for a permanent replacement since Ryder Warren left in July to take the top spot at Midland ISD. The district hired a search consultants firm which will be hosting a series of public forums to gather input like what the community wants to see in a new superintendent. The meetings will include questionnaires and 2 open-ended questions asking about the strengths and weaknesses of the school district. There are 4 public forums, all on September 2nd. The first is at the MFISD administration offices. Taking a look at the list on the screen, you can see the other 3 will be held at Highland Lakes Elementary in Granite Shoals, Spicewood Elementary, and Marble Falls Elementary School. A decision on a new superintendent could be made by the end of the year. If you want to know more, the website on your screen has the latest on the public forums. Coming up next, will we be seeing some more of that cloud cover to help take the edge off the heat? You'll find out. Stay with us.
A relieving hot shower, a sizzling steak, or a soul-filling home-cooked meal. A warm evening by the fire. At Bill Smith Butane, our job is to provide the fuel that makes up the comfort of your home. Call us today and fuel your life with us at a great price. Our company now proudly delivers to Burnett, Llano, and Blanco counties. Bill Smith Butane, 830-693-4383.
Welcome back. Time now for weather. Deanna Nail joins us with what's in store for the next few days. Deanna?
Thanks, Connie. Hey, everyone. I'm Deanna Nail, back with your PicayuneTV.com weather forecast for Burnett and Llano counties. Will our slightly cooler temperatures stick around? Let's take a look and see. Into tonight, mostly clear skies with lows around 68. North to northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Into our Friday, sunnies with highs near 96. East-northeast winds around 5 miles per hour. Into the evening, still mostly clear skies with lows around 65 degrees. East to northeast winds around 5 miles per hour, becoming calm. Well, that's it for your PicayuneTV.com weather forecast. Everyone, don't forget we've got our weather page on dailytrib.com and the PicayuneTV.com. Also, follow us on Twitter. And don't forget, if you'd like your chance at being a guest weather spot, Guest Weather Wednesday. You can email me at deanna@thepicayune.com or connie@thepicayune.com. That's it for your weather. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Connie, back to you.
Thanks, Deanna. Let's turn now to sports. Marble Falls football action is underway. Here's Jennifer Fierro with the latest.
Connie, are you ready to rumble? That's right. We are now 1 day away from the start of the 2010 Mustang football season. Now, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Cord Warner and ask his thoughts going into the season opener at San Marcos to be played at Bobcat Stadium. We talked so much about your non-district schedule and how tough that pre-district schedule is going to be. Now that you're entering into week 1, what are you looking for from your guys as they prepare to use this week to prepare for that week?
Focus. I mean, you know, we're going to have to stay in shape. We're going to have to stay aggressive. The tools are there. The bottom line is we've got to be focused. We've got to make sure that we're prepared to do what we need to do every play and do not make the mental mistakes and don't lose our aggressiveness.
Do want to make sure that you know that even though the varsity will play on Friday night, our sub-varsity teams are playing tonight the junior varsity and the sophomores will be hosting San Marcos at Mustang Stadium, located at the high school campus, starting at 5 and 6:30. The freshmen are on the road. They will be playing in San Marcos again at the same time, 5 and 6:30. That's it for sports. I'm Jennifer Fierro. Connie, back to you.
In our final headline, it's the word everyone wants to say when playing the game by the same name. I'm talking about bingo. It's back at the Marble Falls VFW Hall. Organizers turned out Wednesday night to host a number of games. Nearly 100 people came to the hall and enjoyed snacks and drinks while waiting to hear the right letters and numbers called over the loudspeaker. Proceeds benefit the nonprofit organization. Games will be hosted on Wednesday evenings and Sunday afternoons at the VFW Hall, post 10376 at 1001 Veterans Drive. That was Tribune Headline News. And thanks for checking us out on Northland Communications, Channel 15. For the PicayuneTV.com, I'm Connie Swinney.